In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to create the perfect resume to land AI training jobs. Yeah, I told you there are two things you need to get called for an interview in AI training gigs. That is your resume and a LinkedIn profile. So it's very easy to create a LinkedIn profile and just optimize it. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to build your resume. Yeah, so just follow me through. I'm going to show you step by step how to create your perfect resume that will land you AI training jobs. And yes, good news, I got accepted in Micro One. Yeah, so I am one of their data annotators now. Congrats to me. So I'm going to be showing you how to build a resume. Now let's get into it. So the first thing you want to do is to open your MS Word, open up a blank document. Yeah, and this is going to be the structure of our CV. We have contact details. This is everything they will need to contact you: your name, your address, your phone number, email, and LinkedIn. LinkedIn is very important, your LinkedIn profile. Then you have your professional summary. You have education, you have experience, you have skills, and that's all. So this is it. This is the five structure we are going to be using. We want to keep it simple and one page. Very simple and just a one page CV. So you have contact details, professional summary, education, experience, and skills. Nothing else. Yeah. So first thing I want to do is to make sure everything we are writing, we want to change the font type. I use Georgia. So I think Georgia is better for CV. It gives it this look. And then we want to make everything 11. The font size 11, the font type Georgia. Yeah. So let's start from the beginning where we have our contact details. Obviously, we will not have a paragraph for contact details or a section for contact details. What we have would be, okay, let's just do that. So we would have David. I'm using my name right now. So David Chimezi. Yeah, your name, your address, your address, Lagos, Nigeria. You don't have to put your house address. Yeah, your name, your address, your number. Now remember, this is a foreign brand, so you don't want to write just 081. No, you want to put it in a kind of global format. So you have plus 2348167. Yeah. So this is how you write your number. If you have two numbers, you add the second one. Now the next thing you want to add should be your email. The next thing you want to add should be your email. Now before I forget, yeah, everything here, everything here should, let's do the general formatting of the document. Everything here should be, remove the space after the paragraph. You don't want it to be too spacious. Then it should be about 1.15. This is perfect. Yeah, this is perfect. So we have our email. We have, you see how my email is looking simple and relates to my name. You see how my email, davidchimeze9@gmail.com, is just looking the same. David Chimeze. Your name cannot be John Obi and your email is Fine Boy Cruz. Do you understand? Don't make that mistake. You want to look as professional as possible. Now in this line you put your email, you also want to add your LinkedIn. Remember, I've always told you guys that LinkedIn is very important. So you have your LinkedIn. Now let me go and copy my LinkedIn. Let me copy my LinkedIn address. There we have it. LinkedIn. Now, if you notice, the LinkedIn address is too long and has this whole number here. It's way longer than this. I've shortened it. If you go, you have plenty things. So you just delete everything you can delete till you get to this number and you leave it. Yeah. So you also want to edit this. Now, what you do is to copy this. Yeah. Right click. You see a part where they see show you link here. You click on the link. Now you can add. Now this is the address. When you click on this link, now this you want to make it a link. This is the address. When you click on it, this address it will go, and this is what will display. Now let's edit what is going to display. So we just want David Chimezie to display. Yeah. But when they click on it, this is the address it will go to. So okay. So LinkedIn is showing. So this is a link now. When they click on it, it will go to my LinkedIn profile. Now this is all. We have done our contact details. So we can remove this. So these are contact details. Your name, your address, Lagos, Nigeria, your number, your email. Yeah, so this is your contact detail. Now for your professional summary, you want to write something that shows you've had experience in AI training, data automation, AI in general. Yeah. Now, so the best way to do this is to go to Chat GPT. Yeah. Tell it what you're applying for and ask it to give you a professional summary. Now, note, you don't copy and paste for Chat GPT. It is an AI that is going to evaluate this your CV. Yeah, and you are applying for a role to train AI. You can't use AI to train AI. Yeah, so you when ChatGPT gives you its response, you evaluate it. You evaluate it and just write something that makes more sense. You evaluate it and write something that makes more humanly. You just change certain words for it to feel more human. That's what I'm trying to say. So let's get our professional summary. Okay, here is our professional summary. A detail oriented and highly organized computer science graduate with hands on experience in administrative operations, data handling, and system evaluation, proving ability. Yeah, so ChatGPT gave me a very more complicated response. I just had to, brief it to this. Use your human nature, just write, remove some things you think is so big, big words, and just replace it with your own words. Yeah, so this is it. Yeah. So not to make this whole video long, I have written everything. So this is it. We have our name, our location, our phone number, email, and LinkedIn. We also have our professional summary here. Now we have our education. Now there is a conflict with this education. If you feel like what you studied does not really, is not professional, you don't have to put your education here. Your education can come at the last part, at the bottom. You can leave your skills here. Yeah, you can leave your skills here in this place that there is education, and then where you have skills, that's where you put your education. Do you understand? I'm putting my education here because I believe having studied computer science gives me an edge in this kind of roles. I studied computer science, so they will know I've worked with systems, programs, and probably AI. So it will give me an edge. So that's why my education is here. So if you feel like your education gives you an edge, you place it up. Anything that gives you an edge, that's what you place up. So my education is here. Anytime you're done with this section, you leave a space. Then work experience. I'm putting data annotator as the top, so they will know I have done this kind of job before. And I'm using Appen because Appen is a very popular AI training institute. Yeah, so I've been a data annotator at Appen before. That's why it's up here. Yeah. So you can do the same for your own. They won't go and verify whether you've worked at Appen or not. So that's why it's here. Then you add about a couple of things you've done for Appen. 3 to 4 things you've done for Appen, your job role. Um Also, I wrote I've been an AI automation expert at Data Loan. Now this is a real company. Let me just change it to Data Pro. Yeah. Okay. Data Pro. Then also I have also been an operations supervisor in JC Gold Hotels and Apartments. So this is my skill. So every work experience I'm putting here, I'm trying to tailor it to make me relevant for the job role I'm applying. And then for the last part, your skills. We have data entry and data validation, AI automation, and workflow design. Now, most these skills too, if you don't know what to write, ChatGPT can help you out. Ask it to give you skills relevant to the role you're applying for, and it will just bring out the skills. So when we have something like this, the next thing we want to do is to make our CV look beautiful, because this is just a plain sheet now. Yeah, this is just a plain sheet. So right now we want to make our CV look fine. So we start by adding a line to demarcate sections. So you stretch it down here. So our line should be black, dark, and we have to increase the weight a little bit. 3/4 is perfect. So you copy, come to where the section ends, you paste, arrange it. So let's start from the top. We don't want to leave our stuff like this. So let's move it to the middle. Move the first section. We want it to be at the middle. So it's looking something like this now. Now our name should be very bold. We can, yeah, you can leave it at 18 front. So this is bold. So immediately they open your CV, they'll see your name written in bold, David Chimizi, and every other detail comes in. Your LinkedIn can be clicked to check your LinkedIn profile. And then we have our professional summary. Okay, this is looking nice now. So let's see. For the for what we did in our previous jobs, yeah, our rules and what we achieved, you can put them in bullet points. So you put this in bullet points. Now that we're here, we also want to align it. We want everything here that is in bullet points to align with this. So you highlight it, hold, let's click, hold, and drag. Yeah, good. So this is looking good now. Yeah. Now before we end, we can bold the headings of all sections to make it stand out. We can make it bold, so we can increase it. Can make it bold and increase it to like 12. Bold, increase for all of them. So this is nice. Yeah, this is already looking very, very nice. Okay, if you notice, I think one of our stuff have gotten into another line, but we want it to be just one line. So you drag it down, make sure everything enters one page. We want a one page CV. Yeah. So now the only thing I think that is missing here is the dates. can add dates. Let's say your schooling was from 2018 to 2022. Make it bold too. If it's bold, it looks finer. Now your data annotator job. Our job is starting from the most recent. Yeah. And make sure your job has an end date. Your job should have an end date so they know you are done with that job, right? So you are just focused on being an AI trainer or a data annotator for their firm. Yeah, so let's say this started from um let's say we started from March 2024 to January 2025. So we are done with this job. Make it bold. Make it bold. So this is looking pink right now. I think at this point we are done. We are done. Another thing we can add is just to make the companies we worked for in italics. Maybe just to add a little bit of flavor, but it doesn't matter. So there we have it. Our CV is all set. Now note this CV, you can use this format to create your CV for any job at all, both remote and on-site jobs. Yeah. So this CV is all paying. You have your name, your contact details here. You have your professional summary, your education, and your work experience. So this CV is all paying. Yeah. So this is ready to be sent and ready to be called for an interview. So just like that, we have built our CV for our AI job. We have made our CV for our AI job. Now, one thing you should know is after you've done your CV, you don't send it in document format. Yeah, you don't send it in document format. What you do is to send it as a PDF. So you need to save this as a PDF. Yeah. So you have David Chimezie to make it look professional. David Chimezie CV and save it as a PDF. That way, your CV is saved as a PDF. So as you can see, your CV has been saved and it is ready to be sent. Now, if you do this kind of CV and you send it to 10 AI firms, at least 6 would call you for an interview. 6 would call you and you definitely get the job. Yeah, I'll be dropping this CV format in my community. So if you have not joined, do well to join. Like this video if you got value, and I'll see you in our next one. Yeah.